What's up everyone, I'm Ninja, and this is my decade by design. In 2010, the most memorable thing that happened was actually how I got fired. I worked at Noodles & Company. I had my friend cover for me.
Here, take this.
I was actually traveling to Columbus for a local Halo tournament.
Major turbulence ahead.
I ended up winning it, and literally as I'm there, I got a phone call from my boss. She was like, Tyler, where are you? I was like, oh, isn't like Mike there? Mike should be covering for me. And she's like, well, I didn't approve of that, Tyler. This just isn't working, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to let you go. And I literally just said, okay, and I hung up the phone. As I won like the tournament, kind of really just set me on the path. In 2011, I attended MLG with a really last minute team. It was a really big moment for me because making it out of the amateur bracket was one of the most difficult things back in the day. But it was my best placing of the year and my best placing in Halo 3. So I was proud of that. In 2012, I won my very first MLG tournament ever with Ryanoob, Legit, and Goofy. I remember just being in the actual finals. Let's go, baby! And my team, we were just rolling on all cylinders. Our call-outs were incredible, and we just knew we weren't gonna lose that tournament. We celebrated after, we went out, we got some food, and then we ended up just going back to the house and just partying and having a great time. 2013, I was living with my brother, my first apartment that I ever lived in, tiny little place, and I was like gaming in the corner next to where the dining room table should have been. I played my first MOBA ever. It was League of Legends. I've never played a MOBA before. I hit Diamond 4 in my first attempt at actually even trying to rank up. It was just an incredible moment. In 2014, the most memorable thing that happened to me that year was the worst thing that happened to me, probably in the entire decade. I detached my retina. It's a gradual thing, so I didn't even feel like there was anything wrong with my vision. I just started getting headaches a lot when I was playing, like every day. It was really painful, and I thought I just needed glasses. So I went in, and they were like, you need surgery tonight. If it goes unrepaired, you will lose vision in your eye. Destiny actually was just coming out. Everyone was super hyped about it. I was averaging 4,000, the most viewers I've ever averaged playing the beta and the alpha, and I was one of the best players in the game right off the rip, and everyone was looking forward to watching me, and the surgery was scheduled the day of the actual release of the game. I was out of commission for like a month and a half, face down in a massage chair, while all my viewers and subs went down. When I finally came back, I was averaging like 200, 300 viewers. Probably the darkest year of the decade. 2015, highlight of the year, Family Feud. I love this show. It's one of my favorite shows. My girlfriend at the time, Jess, we were just chilling. It was Friday night watching Family Feud. And this family is just so bad. I'm just like, these guys are so terrible. My family would kill this. And then it hit me. Immediately sent a group text message. They were like, yeah, sure. Like, okay, Tyler. My brother, John, was a youth minister. You know, he had cameras, he had an audio system, projector. So we literally projected Family Feud, the online game, and we pretended to do a round. And we were all hyped up, we introduced ourselves, and we were the first ever video submission to ever actually be flown out to audition and actually make it on Family Feud. And spoiler alert, we won. 3 times, it was so cool. In 2016, I proposed to the most wonderful woman on the planet, Jessica. I had the entire thing calculated, but do you have any idea how difficult it is when I literally stream and work from home and we only had one car that we were sharing? I couldn't get out of the house. I don't even remember how I found the ring. Oh, I do remember how I found the ring. We were looking at rings. We didn't actually get the ring. I called up the person who worked for the shop and I was like, you know that ring that Jess said, it's too expensive? That's the ring we're getting. So I had my brother go pick it up. He brings it to the door and Jess answers. And he had the ring in his hand, like a box, and then he like put it right away. She's like, hey Chris, what are you doing here? And he's just like, I just want to say goodbye to Tyler. And he walks in the room, gives me the ring. He's like, dude, she was so great, man. So fast forward, we're driving to Wisconsin. We get home and she is not feeling well. So I look at Jess's mom because we had the whole thing planned, and she's like, no, Jess, come here. I want to show you something. Real quick. Come into the closet with me. Which is just like already suspicious enough. Long story short, I get the ring, I put it around Navi's collar, and then I'm like, Jess, you gotta see this. Look what happened with Navi's like collar. And she like bent down, and I proposed. Boom. She said yes, and now we're married 2 years. In 2017, it was the big PUBG Gamescom Invitational Tournament. I had an incredible team, probably one of my favorite teams I've ever been on, and we absolutely dominated. I remember we finished out of the game, we waited for everyone to leave, and finally when the points refreshed, we got in first place by literally like 2 kills. and we just jumped up, freaked out, started hugging each other. We won gold pans. It was one of the best moments of my gaming career. In 2018, I was on the cover of ESPN, the magazine, the first ever gamer to be on the magazine. And I mean, it was an incredibly fulfilling moment and really just helped propel gaming even more. It was just a really surreal experience and moment. 2019, best part about this year, my trip with Red Bull all throughout Europe. I was there with my wife and a lot of the Red Bull fam. In Paris, we went up to the Eiffel Tower. I'm also really deathly afraid of heights, so that was really scary for me. We ended up going to the PSG football game. I ended up meeting Neymar for the first time. It was an amazing match to watch. After that, we traveled to Austria, which is the headquarters of Red Bull. It is the most beautiful country I've ever been to. It was so much fun. We bought lederhosen and I got measured, and I looked good, let me tell you. Went drifting with the Red Bull Drift Brothers.
Check it out, dude.
And I also streamed from Hangar 7.
I'm in a freaking hangar, dude.
Finished off by traveling to Poland, where I hosted a tournament. It was the perfect trip. If I could describe the last decade in one word, it would be perfect. I met my wife, I got 2 beautiful dogs. Fortnite was just epic and gave me what every gamer in the world wants. We're still just getting started.